Ah, what is this? That's the wrong screen. That's the wrong screen, Chase. There we are. Welcome everybody to Intelligent Aces podcast. I am your host, Main Ace Chase, the main ace of Intelligent Aces. Alongside me, we have Ellipticus underscore. Welcome, man. I hope you're having a great week. I've had a pretty good week. I'm having a weird day. I feel a little pissy for some reason. Like just anything could set me off, kind of deal. So this could get interesting tonight. I don't really know where we're going, but we're episode number 18. We've done this 18 weeks.
Holy.
And we're rolling right back around to our first one where we're doing a semi-review of the Fallout series. Eli's watched a few episodes. I've watched all of it. I'm not going to spoil it for him, so we'll talk about the first few episodes and kind of give our impressions of that. And a couple other news articles that popped up this week that we can run through pretty quick. Nothing we really want to probably stay too long on. So what do you want to do first? You want to do the news first, or do you want to do talk about Fallout? What's on your mind?
Let's talk about Fallout.
We could talk about Fallout. All right, so I watched it, and here's the thing. I was super skeptical when they announced this, when they announced it and showed the trailer, and they announced the series or whatever. I was like, it's Amazon. They kind of touted like a modern.
Went in low expectations.
Yeah, they touted like a modern audience type thing, which I just think like woke and super like over the top, this and that. I was pleasantly surprised. I got into a fight on Twitter today about
it. Nice.
Some guy was like, "Oh yeah, it's a female power fantasy and stuff like that," and I'm like, "What are you? The main character, Lucy, literally gets her ass kicked in like every single episode."
Is Lucy?
Lucy's that's the main
new girl.
No, I don't know. I've seen this actress on something, but I don't know what it is. But no, you're thinking like Zooey Deschanel, right?
Yep, that's her name, Zooey Deschanel.
Right. Now this girl's yeah, it's like a. Oh, I've seen her name several times. I do kind of like that when you like mouse over.
Purnell.
Yeah, a little Purnell. When you mouse over on a Amazon show, it'll show what actors are in each scene, like on the left hand side or whatever.
Yeah, I do like that too.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. But yeah, no, I don't know. Cool. I don't see it as a female power fantasy. The main character, well, one of the main characters is a female. Is Lucy is a female. Yeah. I did hear some people like, oh well, you know the overseer for Vault 33 is a woman. It turns out to be a woman, and I'm like, it all is explained in the story, and really. I think it starts wrapping the story around episode 7. There's only 8 episodes, so it actually everything starts tying together in episode 7. And it really all comes together in episode 8. Everything leads, and I think it was written well enough. It's a generic storyline. Go and find the father. You know, like chase after your parent or whatever that's been kidnapped. I think my favorite thing about the video game adaptation part of it was, and it's the thing that I've always wanted in that, is like, the world is fantastic. Just do a story in the world. Like, and they did it. Like, costumes were great. Scenery was great. Like, the weapons, props, and stuff were all straight out of the games. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm definitely liking it so far. It's hard not to watch more than one episode a night and lose a lot of sleep. But I went in low expectations, as I said, because with Lord of the Rings like won a bunch of awards and the critics went crazy, but the fans clearly hated it. So
yeah, you're talking about the Ring of Power or whatever?
Yeah, the Ring of Power. Yeah. And for me, that kind of put Amazon filmmaking in a weird bubble where they are the critics, they are the polls, and they've rigged the awards somehow almost. It's like, it was really, really weird to see that get so much praise and like, and it's got all these little, plaque looking things next to it now. And it's like, and for me, it wasn't horrible, but it definitely wasn't Lord of the fucking Rings,
Well,
it's just like, Why don't they just make a different show and make a different storyline at that point? Why did they have to use the name Gandalf and like they were so it
Well,
was
they
such a
didn't.
different
They
take.
didn't use the name Gandalf. See, that was the weird
Oh
thing for
yeah,
me
they did. They used
because
that one guy. That was
because
it wasn't horrible.
they
But
didn't
like
have the
after that,
rights.
I
They
go in low
they
expectations.
technically didn't have the rights. So it's like a weird
The
thing.
knockoff,
They bought the
continue.
rights to Silmarillion, but because another studio owns the rights to Hobbit and Lord of the Rings or whatever, they couldn't say hobbits. Like
Oh wow.
they couldn't actually use hobbits, which is a race. They used like a subspecies race, Lightfoots or something like that or whatever.
Right.
I didn't watch it, but I've seen a
How
lot of stuff
bizarre.
done on.
How bizarre to go through with that
So
project and not have those rights.
right, and it was kind of like a dramatic retelling of the Silmarillion, I guess. I didn't read the Silmarillion. I don't know that story. I just
Like the
have
first
seen
one was
enough stuff
called
about it.
A Hobbit's Tale, and it was
Well,
just as long as all three of the movies that we have. Basically, like it was a long fucking animated. Because
right,
that's how I got introduced to it before the books was the animated version
right.
in
The
the
old
60s or
cartoon. Yeah,
70s,
yeah.
and his
Uh,
musicals kind of I
yeah.
loved them. Where
The
there's a whip, whoosh,
yeah.
there's a way. Where there's a whip, whoosh, there's a way. That lives rent free in my head till I die.
Oh well, nice. No, there's a so Silmarillion is technically the origin. I don't know if it came out first or not, but it's like how it's set
How do you
up.
spell that? Like a synonym
Silmarillion. I
or
think it's with an S. S-Y. I think it's like a S-Y something. Just like I think so.
What did I type?
Uh,
Oh, there it is. SILM Aurelian. The collection of myths and stories and varying tales by the English writer J.R.R. Tolkien.
yeah. Okay. So yeah. So anyway, Amazon got the rights to that, and Amazon is super hit or miss. I will say that
Oh,
because
it
I
is.
know the Rings of Power was not critically acclaimed. Like it won awards, but that it's people sniffing their own farts kind of thing. Uh, there was also that Wheel of Time I heard which is another like old
Well, I
school,
liked Wheel of Time.
but I heard the series wasn't good. And then did they do Willow or was that Netflix?
Oh, I don't like Willow. I
Oh,
don't
Willow
remember
may have been Disney. That was Disney. Yeah.
Disney. I
Uh,
think the guy who was in Willow, the little person
yeah.
who plays Willow. I think when it came out, he even was like, "I don't like this."
Well, either way, so there was a bunch of stuff like that, and then they had like the Reacher series and Terminal
Oh, Jack
List,
Reacher,
yeah, which were everybody really liked those shows.
there's a
Uh,
bunch of good Amazon shows.
so like I said, it's hit or miss. And Fallout was definitely one. I was like, oh, it's a video game adaptation, which there's never really been a super good one. Like there's a few that are okay and are passable, but most of them are. I mean, they're barely there. They're barely good at all.
Oh, the
You know.
Silmarillion sounds really interesting. So I've read the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings series.
Uh huh.
So it was edited and published posthumously by his son and released in 77. Became a fantasy. It tells of EA or Ea, I guess. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. A fictional universe that includes the blessed realm of Valinor, the ill-fated region of Beleriand, and the island of Numenor, and the continent of Middle Earth, where Tolkien's most popular works, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, are set. After the success of The Hobbit, Tolkien's publisher Stanley Unwin requested a sequel, and Tolkien offered a draft of the writings that would later become the Silmarillion. Unwin rejected this proposal, calling the draft obscure and too Celtic. So Tolkien began working on a new story that eventually became The Lord of the Rings. The Silmarillion has 5 parts. The first, not going to try to pronounce that, Ainulindale, tells a mythic style of the creation of Ea, the world that is. The second part, Valaquentia, gives a description of Valar and Maiar, supernatural powers of the Ea. The next section, Quenta Silmarillion, which forms the bulk of the collection, chronicles the history of the events before and during the First Age, including the wars over the three jewels, the Silmarils, which gave the title of its book. The fourth part, Akabeth, relates the history of the downfall of Numenor and its people, which takes place in the Second Age. And the final part of the Rings of Power, or the Third Age, tells the history of the rings during the Second and Third Ages, ending with the summary of the events in Lord of the Rings. So the Lord of the Rings with the Age of Men is like the end of all of everything, basically, of the story he tells, it sounds like.
Weird. So, well, going back to the Fallout series, since we kind of bounced off of that. So, main character Lucy, I like her. I like the progression she does. I like the. If you played any Fallout games, I'm not sure if you ever.
I played the last. I played the one with the dog was my favorite.
4. So that was 4.
I really liked the dog.
So yeah, I played 4. I never beat 4, but like I played a lot of it.
I beat any of them.
Yeah, I played a lot of it, and I got to a point where I was like gonna make a serious decision. I was like, I'm done. I've put 100 hours in this game. I'm like level cap. I've seen it. I'm good. I didn't need to see the rest of the story. But either way, you find out, that all the vaults are basically like crazy experiments.
Oh, I didn't know that. And you know that the ghoul is my favorite character,
right?
But he's quickly not my favorite character because why give him? Why fucking tell his backstory and make him a good person in my heart to believe? And then time after time again, when he has a redeeming fucking
finish. You gotta finish
he
the
fucking
series.
takes a big fucking shit all over that moment and does not redeem himself.
You gotta finish the series. You're only 3 episodes in,
and he's gonna see his daughter and Lucy, and they're gonna go across the land together. But no, he's a fuckface.
Well, you gotta finish the series.
Yeah, I gotta finish it.
Gotta finish.
But the show has boosted the games, like you said, into popularity. I guess, right? Like that hit.
Well, okay, 1. So there was also a big sale on Steam right now, which I bought both Fallout 76 and Fallout 4. Fallout 4 with all the DLC was $10, and then Fallout 76 was $7.
So like these are all single player games, yeah?
Well, 76 is a multiplayer game.
What? Okay.
76 is like a multiplayer survival game. I started playing. I just launched it. Like I made it. I didn't even get to the tutorial. I was like, I just was in a mood, so I just shut it off. But yeah. So, all right, switcher.
Yeah, apparently the games all across all of the Fallout games have surged in popularity.
Fallout 4 jumps to #1 across Europe following TV show launch. I'm sure there's a bunch like so. The 2015's game sales rose over 7,500% week on week across Europe. So so a big sale obviously helps push that, and it's in the news. It's also I mean, I think it goes I think it's pretty.
Cool that so many people are going to be experiencing the game for the first time, and they've got this universe to base it on.
Well, I watched it and I told another friend of mine who's watching. I was like, this makes me want to play the Fallout games again. Like I want to be back in
the
this
way
universe.
Dungeons and Dragons made me want to play Baldur's Gate, even though I suck at RPGs.
So I want to play. I got Fallout 4. I want to do a modded version. I want to put some mods
nice.
on.
So that's a heavily modded game, I take it?
4 will be. Now 76 won't be because it's multiplayer, so it'd be harder to mod. But I've never experienced 76, and like I said, it's an open world. I want to say it's like an MMORPG, but it's also, I guess, kind of similar to like maybe a Rust or Conan. Survivals type game where you craft and try to. Well, I mean, it's Fallout, but multiplayer.
Right.
And I think a lot of the
open world, Iron Man and Black Panther are supposed to be open.
Okay, so I've got a article here. We're still talking about we're done with Fallout. Are you bouncing off? Are you done with the review?
I guess.
Because you're not all the way through it. You're only on episode 3.
Yeah.
Fixing to start episode 4.
Yeah, I'll just rant.
So
the guy's dead. The cool guy with the dog's dead. The dog just moved right along.
Okay. So I will say, so you've met Maximus, right? He shows up in episode 2, I think.
Yeah.
The Brotherhood of Steel guy. I will say by far he's probably the weakest character in the show. There's a lot of people complaining about it. I will confirm that he's the weakest in my opinion.
What does he look like?
The black guy. The Brotherhood of Steel guy. I'm pretty sure you're introduced to him in episode 2. Pretty sure.
I don't remember. I do remember Maximus though.
Yeah, it's the black guy. He's getting beat up. He's part of the army cult thing or whatever.
Oh yeah. And he kills the Titan.
Yeah.
People are complaining about him.
Yeah, there's some stuff. I think he's just. I don't think the actor is very good, or maybe the notes he was given for that character, because the character is kind of like a little bitch. Mostly.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that are just fucking scandalous, shady fucks in this.
Well, yeah, but you don't trust nobody. I mean, it's the fucking wasteland, man. Who can you trust? You don't trust nobody. Everybody wants to kill you and take your shit. Which would be like
fired.
Whoa! Hello.
Atrax.
Fucking scared the shit out of me. Welcome in, Atrax. How's it going? Thank you for the follow. Was you here 7 days ago? Atrax. We that's a podcast, right? We podcast with Atrax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I'm getting old and my brain stopped working. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Yes, sir. Welcome. Hope you're having an amazing week.
Yeah, hope you guys' podcast is fired up to you, or I don't know if you guys are live streaming it or not. Yeah, working class nerds. I need a link too. I wanted to put a link in my my bio or whatever for you guys' podcast, and also on my YouTube thing. I'll find it. I'll message you guys later. But yeah, no, we're talking about Fallout series. We've got so you like the Ghoul, Walton Goggins character? It's Clint Howard, right? No, is that right?
Yeah, he adds like a sci-fi spaghetti western kind of feel to it. I think it's just pretty cool.
Definitely cowboy-esque, and he comes off as like a total badass. You know what I mean? Like just gunslinging badass.
Yeah.
The first shootout scene is super gory. Super gory. No, man, it's totally cool. Jump in anytime. We like to answer chat's questions here. So, yeah, I mean that's. I'm digging it. I dug it. I really like it. I can't wait for you to finish it. We can give a full review next week after you finish it, Eli.
All right.
You wanted to wait for that?
I'll binge it. It's hard not to. I'll probably finish it this weekend.
Yeah, man, finish it.
Yeah, I tried to watch 2 episodes in a row. I was just so tired I fell asleep on that second episode. So I gotta start 4 from the beginning.
Yeah, give it, like I said, finish it up. It's enjoyable. It's a good show. We've got another movie coming out this weekend that maybe I may go try to see it.
Which one?
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Okay.
Finish it. Yeah, that's the one with Henry Cavill and the Guy Ritchie movie. I definitely want to go watch that. I don't think any other movies really made me want to go to the theaters, but that one I kind of want to go see. So.
And you didn't go for Dune.
Well, I'm not. I don't know Dune. I don't know it. I mean, I'm just not I can't say I'm a fan of it because I know nothing about that series and I haven't watched any of it. So. Just I'm sure it was great. I'm not a fan, so. I will wait for the Awakening or whatever. I will play that. So.
If you Google Deadpool popcorn bucket.
Oh.
They're gonna do a spoof on the Dune popcorn bucket,
Oh, nice.
but just not beat around the bush. They just put the little part right on Deadpool's mouth, which is kind of funny. It's pretty funny. It's right on brand.
Is it AMC? Oh,
Um,
nice. Yeah.
I don't even know if it's actually real.
Well, it's also in the middle where yeah.
Yeah. Marvel boss. Each called the Deadpool 3 popcorn bucket intentionally crude and lewd at CinemaCon 2024. Called the movie itself fucking awesome.
We'll see. I do want to see it. I do want to see some Deadpool this year.
That's pretty awesome.
You want to see some Deadpool? All right. Do we want to bounce into some news? Let's bounce into some news. Right. So let me go back here. So we talked about the Fallout 4 game had shot up. Let's jump over here to some Helldivers news. Oh, wrong button. So yeah, Helldivers 2 CEO says Arrowhead must fix the game and add to it at the same time to stay relevant. And I think they are trying to do that, honestly, with Helldivers. They are adding more stuff consistently. The story and the game is like always evolving. I thought that was kind of dumb at the beginning, but I kind of like it now. Where it's like the galactic war is always changing. Like you liberate planets, and then other planets get taken over. Now you got to fly across the solar system and liberate the other planets and stuff. So it's always kind of this like tug of war thing. I like it quite a bit.
There's always cups of liberty to be served.
Yeah, big cup of liberty. There's also another one here for Helldivers. Helldivers 2 reject crossovers to avoid becoming Fortnite. Well, I wonder what this right now. Yeah, I wonder what this one was about. I didn't read it.
I just think it's kind of funny because, for instance, the Star Wars AT Walkers are basically ripped off in Helldivers. Those little robots.
Right, yeah.
So it's like, we're not going to do any crossovers. I mean,
the actual automatons are just straight up Terminators.
Yeah. We're not going to do any crossovers with Terminator.
Well, that's what I
couldn't afford the franchise licenses. Right. So we're just going to copy the shit and not even put their name on it.
Well, that's what I was wondering what they're referring to, though, because like I'm trying to see.
I think they're just still such a small team that they don't have the capability of doing any of these things that a lot of people are expecting them to do from like bigger games and stuff. I think they're still a small team from what I read.
Yeah, which I'm sure that's right. I'm just like I'm wondering because there was talks of Casper Van Dien was supposed to do some kind of like Starship Troopers crossover with this game. So sick.
Like I still have Starship Troopers. It's early access. It was like $25 or something, $27.
See, here's they're like
haven't done anything with that game.
They're griping about Fortnite, but they're not really saying anything. Like melee weapons could be plausible. Lightsabers from Star Wars would not. We don't want to be Fortnite. Okay, so they're saying like if they added because they're talking about putting melee weapons in the game, but they also said like putting lightsabers or whatever. So that kind of crossover stuff, I guess, is what they're referring to. I think some space stuff crossovers would be funny, but they don't have to make it like you get, like I said, like an anime skin or a
Baseballs. That would be the most epic crossover.
Well, yeah, true.
So unseen, no one would expect it.
Well, you think about it, like I honestly like I'm still waiting for. I think what their ever evolving thing should be was like when the factions meet up, when you drop into a planet and there's Terminids and automatons and they're fighting each other and killing you at the same time. So there's like a 3-way battle thing. I think that would be awesome.
So there's supposed to be rumors of this new enemy, right?
Yeah. There was a third enemy type in Helldivers 1, which is
advanced enemy.
Yeah, which is like
watching and appraising its prey.
Well, the way they talk is like they eradicated them or something, but it's the same thing. It's all excuse me. it's all done through propaganda, I guess. It's like, oh yeah, we eliminated the automaton threat, and there for like 2 or 3 days, there was no automatons to fight in Helldivers. Like you open the map up, and there's no automaton missions there at all.
We've killed all
And then
of
they're
them.
like, oh shit, they've come back. This is just a vanguard or whatever. Like the automatons are back, and we gotta go hold the line. People hold the line. So that's great. It's like super good propaganda stuff. It's really
I dig
funny.
it.
Really funny. We've got Pocket Pair. We got Pal World back in the news again. Pocket Pair CEO accuses Tencent of developing a Pal World clone, which is kind of funny in a way because a lot of people were saying that Pal World was a Pokemon clone. Which it is and it isn't. Like it was definitely heavily inspired by Pokemon. There's straight up monsters that look almost identical. I won't say that, but Tencent doing it, and Tencent, if you don't know, is a Chinese company. They have shares in a lot of stuff. You can look up Tencent has its fingers in a lot of different studios, and they're also the ones that do the. I think Tencent owns the MiHoYo verse, which is like the Genshin Impact people.
Yeah.
Well, and straight up, China doesn't really abide by IP laws. Like they just like, oh, that's cool. It's mine now.
Well,
So
it sounds like so what is this? In China, various companies are simultaneously developing mobile clones of Pal World, and the budget scale is about 10 billion yen, 10 times that of Pal World.
right.
It looks like there will be a ton of Genshin quality monster or girl breeding games released next year. Amazing times.
Yeah,
It
so
will
that
be also sure is going to shop for cheese.
get helpers to increase productivity. So yeah, it's the same style thing.
So it's a Steam. It's gonna be on Steam.
Well, yeah. There's so anyway, that's kind of funny. I hope Pocket Pair.
Oh,
I
they even call the things like your helpers are called pals.
right. So
It's like
yeah,
Rick stabs.
Tencent is pretty bad about it.
It
In my
just keeps
opinion,
going though.
that's just
What was
China.
it? Dragon Quest 8?
Well, yeah. Well, Dragon Quest was the first one to come up with like capturing monsters, and then Pokemon.
Digimon,
Well, then Pokemon
Pokemon,
came out, and then Digimon and Monster Rancher all came out about the same time.
Monster Rancher.
And then now the only one that's really stood the test of time was Pokemon until Pal World came out, and then all the Pokemon fans were up in arms about Pal World, like, oh, it's just a ripoff, and then shit like that happened. And honestly, like, Pokemon needed some competition because the last several of their games were stale as fuck. Uh, and like the last one was just almost broken. I think like it looked like crap, played like crap. So
Tastes
uh,
like crap. I mean, whoa.
probably. So here's the next article. We got EA Iron Man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on this one right now. EA's Iron Man will be a single player and open world job listing confirms. So concept, super fucking cool. I had an idea for it back when Iron Man was super popular in the MCU. I said, what would be a cool idea? What was the Just Cause? Have you ever played the game Just Cause?
It sounds familiar.
So it's basically like super action oriented. There was like a ton of different explosive shit you could do, and you blow up like big oil tankers and shit. Anyway, the whole point was like the guy flies around on a zip line, has like a fucking wingsuit and shit. Basically
Oh,
is
cool.
basically is Iron Man more or less, but it's like this Mexican Iron Man.
Nice.
He's like a
Just
well.
Cause.
Anyway, so but the idea was like it was on a big island, and I thought, well, what would be a cool idea for an Iron Man game would be for Tony to be fighting off
I love how you
certain
guys are on first name basis, but go ahead.
Tony Stark uh, would be fighting off some kind of some enemy faction or whatever. He gets shot down on this abandoned island that's basically inhabited by this military type
Yo,
presence,
Tony, we on the island, Tony. Okay,
and he has to like scavenge up armor and basically build his arm. So that's how you progress. Like oh, part of his tech is being held at this base, and you have to go and infiltrate that base with whatever tech you have available to you. And then once you retrieve that, then you can add it. So you kind of piecemeal your suit back together. and that's your progression. I thought that would be
Makes sense.
really cool. And so sometimes you may only have your repulsors or whatever like to shoot, or your booster,
So
your
not
feet.
anything at all like Mega Man, but continue.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's so how you tackle each mission would vary on what tech you had, and like I said, that's how the progression would go. So a single player open world game would be awesome. There is one I can see one giant flaw in this.
Uh-oh.
EA is developing it, and that's the biggest giant fucking flaw because EA is a
It's gonna be micro purchases.
shit company.
For
Dude,
$30, you can proceed to level 2.
Bro,
For
this is
$15,
I
you can replay level 1.
I will never play this game. I don't care. After what they did, because okay,
Black Panther's also gonna be open world.
so EA did Anthem, and I don't know if you remember what Anthem was. Anthem was the Destiny style crossover, but you played in mech suits and you flew around. It was a multiplayer game. Actually, bones of it was pretty cool. Like it had bugs and stuff, but then it also got so buggy that you couldn't even. I never even finished the actual story because it was so full of bugs. And then they were like, "Okay, we're gonna." They come out with some kind of like holiday thing. It was super fucked. It was microtransactions out the ass for it, and they're like, "Okay, we're shelving it. We're gonna completely remaster this game. It's gonna be awesome." 5 years later, they're like, "Okay, it's we're just shit canning this. It's suspended indefinitely. We'll never touch this game again." So they just shelved it and then fucked off. Like, I don't remember how much money they spent on it, but they basically they sold you a fucking shitty ass game, and it was from that point I was like, no, I'm not playing EA games anymore. They're just so fucking full of shit.
Speaking of the devil, EA is raising the price of EA Play subscriptions.
I saw
that. Come
that.
into effect on the 10th of the 10th of May. Annual fee raising to $39, while Pro is up to $119.99.
Yeah. They can kiss my ass. I'm never playing their shit again.
Oh no, my non-existent subscription has risen in price.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Dan, they just yeah, fuck EA. I'm a big proponent of fuck EA. Although I do have hopes for an open world Iron Man game, but not with this publisher, man. They're gonna fuck it up. Motive Studios is looking for a senior technical artist to help oversee the rendering related to aspects of an open world action adventure AAA title. Fuck AAA titles. The position requires high level artistic sensibilities and strong technical skills, the ability to work with the art and rendering teams to drive the development of the new engine features, to guide in content creation to maximize what is available. The candidate must be blah blah. Who fucking cares? So, yeah, I mean, cool idea. Fucking shit company. Shit company. So it's probably gonna be a garbage. I got a bunch of trailers here. What other news you got?
I've got some news before we get into trailers. Let's go.
What other news you got?
Baldur's Gate 3 surpassed Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild by winning all 5 major Game of the Year awards. Baldur's Gate 3 has now won the GOTY Award at the Golden Joysticks, BAFTAs, Game Developers Choice, DICE, and the Game Awards. It is the first game to win the top honor at all 5 shows since the TGA's inception more than a decade ago.
Is it overhyped?
Studios. Is it overhyped?
Yep.
Baldur's Gate 3?
Yep.
Haven't we played it together?
Yep. Give it to me straight. Is it overhyped?
Well,
do you want to go back and play it?
Listen, if I didn't suck so bad and just frustrate everybody who plays with me who's a god at these games, I am so terrible. Like, Hoppy bought this game for me. Belly Button Charger bought this game for me, and his hope was that I would stream it and we would play it, I think, right?
Yeah.
We played it one time right when he got it for me, and he would never, ever play with me again. And it was really, really bad. By the end of our gaming session, he was like, "Hey, fucking enter!" I'm like, oh, enter. It's like, I thought you were using the bathroom. I was like, no, I've been here.
Got an ad break incoming, so we'll probably
Oh,
pause
ads
for
coming.
an ad
But it
break.
was really fun. I really did enjoy it.
Okay,
And the graphics were fun. It's like, I
we'll,
definitely wasn't using
we'll
that
come
weird
back.
view.
We'll
I
come
was
back
putting my
to yeah.
view close.
Yeah, we'll come back to this after the ad break. We'll be back in just a minute once this ad clears up because I can't stop it.
They a little prefer you.
I don't know how I'm gonna make these trailers look good. Because I kind of want them to be full screen, but I guess it works there. Our heads are gonna block it a little bit, I guess. I don't know where the ad went. The ad's still going.
I don't have ads because I'm a subscriber.
I know, but I don't see like a returning from ad thing. Did it happen? Are we back?
I have no idea, buddy.
Normally there's like here's ad break ends in 28 seconds. So I was wondering where the fuck.
That sounds like the ad break's gonna end in about 28 seconds.
20 seconds now. Yep.
We're getting a Panda Express.
You're a Panda Express.
I'm excited about it. I
Ching
went
chong
to
bing
the
bong.
Chinese buffet.
Hey, we're
I
back.
went to the Chinese buffet, and I told the people they better keep their food fresh and hot because.
So we're back. So okay, so I don't know of many people in my friend group that even made it as far into Baldur's Gate as I did. I made it to Act 3, about halfway through Act 3. There's only 3 acts. I did not finish it.
And you still carry your nerd card around with you throughout the day?
You haven't even played. You haven't even figured out how to make characters.
You
correctly.
just leave it at home. I'm hoping.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was getting at was I enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3. It was a good game. I think maybe just I didn't have anything else going. I don't know.
For first time people into this universe, like I wasn't a Dungeons and Dragons person, and after I played Baldur's Gate, I was really excited to go back and try it. After watching Dungeons and Dragons, even though I didn't like one of the actors in the movie, it was still really cool.
Right.
And I just didn't know what I was doing. So like I was wasting a lot of time. I've wasted a lot of time. Right. And I fucking keep getting killed by goblins.
Yeah, probably.
Just a lot of fucking goblins everywhere.
So
I go. I'm definitely in the wrong area.
The thing you've got to figure out about D&D is, you figure out what your initiative is. You know, so you kind of plan out what each character is gonna do. So when it comes up to that turn, you just do that thing, and then you end your turn. Like you do whatever you're planning on doing. Like, oh, this character's got a bow and arrow. I'm gonna shoot these other characters, and then you shoot them. It's just kind of planning ahead when it comes to that. I mean, you don't have to play. You don't have to like see 20 steps into the future or whatever. But like, just kind of know what your character's gonna do, and have fun with it, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, when I say it may be overrated because I don't think it had the same impact as like an Elden Ring did. But maybe it did. I don't know. I just never finished it, and I kept it on I kept it in my Steam library for the longest time. I feel like I finally deleted it off my Steam library. I like maybe one of these days I'll get back to playing it. I just don't really have any reason to want to right now. So there's too many other games for me to play.
Yeah, so Larian Studios is undoubtedly pleased with the outcome of the awards. The one area of gaming that the studio's founder and CEO Sven Vink was not pleased with is the subscription model and the possibility of it becoming the dominant method of game distribution. He shared his thoughts in response to a statement from Philip Tremblay, the director of subscriptions at Ubisoft, who said that gaming audiences need to get comfortable with the idea of not owning their games in order for subscriptions to take off. According to Vink, whatever the future of games look like, content will always be king. And he said that it's going to be a lot harder to get good content if subscriptions become the dominant model. And a select group gets to decide what goes to market and what doesn't. He believes the existing model of content delivery directly from developer to players is the correct way to go about it. And I think he's got a point. I mean, it makes
now. I will say Larian has been pretty based. They have suffered no. I don't think they've suffered a lot of the stuff. There was, I don't know. There was backlash. I've seen a lot of things. So you know the little floofy vampire guy that everybody fawned over in Baldur's Gate. He's like the white-haired vampire, like NPC you play with.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's one of the party members you get like very early on. Anyway, everybody fawned over him. Oh, everybody loved this guy. But the big thing is like everybody can love this guy, but if people love the Stellar Blade girl, they're all horny perverts. Even though they would, you know, basically strip the vampire guy naked and have him walk around with his dong flopping around in the game or whatever. It's just, I don't know. People are weird, bro.
More news. Your favorite, Chase, Star Wars Outlaws will not be featuring Ubisoft open world towers based on the latest information. Brian Shea, online content director of Game Informer, took to Twitter/X to share what he asked the creative director of Star Wars Outlaws, Julian Garrity.
I did want to bring up Star Wars Outlaws. Have you seen the pricing? So what we bitched about last week was what the character looked like, right? And then like the generic like Mam Solo or whatever.
How bad that was. Yeah.
So this week they announced this is a single player game. This is not a multiplayer game. Okay, single player game. It has a season pass. Okay, has a season pass. Look up right now the deluxe version and like the extra super duper deluxe version. $110.
Nuts.
Get fucked. And the fucking Jabba the Hutt, which is in the fucking trailer, that's a DLC mission you have to buy.
But there are
fuck them
in the game. All right.
Fuck Ubisoft. Fuck Star Wars. Fuck all that. That's horseshit.
Oh, I thought you were going to be excited to talk about that. I'm so shocked right now.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's just the fucking gall of these people, man. So Helldivers drops opening week. Like what do they call it? Like it's not a finished game or whatever. It's like an open beta, or that's not an open beta, but it's like it's an unfinished game or whatever. What the fucking term is. I don't remember what the term is. But they dropped Helldivers 2 and then immediately had like $4 off. So it was like $26. And then I bought the Super Citizen Edition, which was an extra $20 or whatever. Fine. Because I bought it and I was like, oh, okay, I like this game. I'm going to give them more money. So I gave them more money. But even so, it was $26 plus an extra $20. So it was $50 if you bought everything for the game at the time when it released, right?
Right.
Early access, that was the term. Anyway, and look how many people were playing it. Look how many people bought it. Same with Palworld. Palworld was $26, early access. Sold 19 million fucking copies in like 3 weeks or whatever. Why? Why do AAA studios, why do they have the fucking, they think that they gotta sell a $110 game to make this shit? And Ubisoft has been doing this shit for a long time.
Yeah, Ubisoft is a little bitch right now.
Well, I don't mind paying for like a deluxe edition or whatever, but like every Assassin's Creed has a $100 version, every single fucking one. Every Far Cry game has a
just
fucking
talked about
$100
the
version.
Ubisoft guy talking about how people have to get used to understanding that they don't own their games. So
Well, that's true because we actually don't. We actually
downside of
pay to
digital
rent.
ownership.
Yeah.
Actually, Ubisoft just reared the ugly head of digital ownership.
I'm in
the open world multiplayer racer, The Crew. The publisher revoked its license for those who owned it on Ubisoft Connect, and The Crew was pulled from sale back in December. So you can't even play it online or offline now.
Right. Which
so
that's
what a waste
horseshit.
of money that is.
Yeah, that's horseshit. I will agree that's horseshit. For a racing game, not for me.
And there's people who got super excited about it and were hoping that they could revive it in an offline format. And it's like, no, you don't own your game. So it's crazy. It's like someone mailing you a letter telling you
they can just
insert your original Nintendo cartridge into the Nintendo system because there's some legal you're not allowed to play it on there. You know what I mean? Like, how about you fuck off and don't mail me no more, buddy? How about that?
No, I agree. That shit sucks. I'm also in a weird camp where I don't like playing old games for the most part.
Yeah.
Once I played,
that's not even that old of a game, I guess.
The Crew wasn't. No, I don't know, man. Like I said, Ubisoft could fuck off and die and burn in hell. They had great titles that I hope somebody else picks them up down the road. It'll probably be a Chinese developer once they go under because they're going to. Everything they've tried to do, man, is just they keep shooting themselves in the foot with it.
Some other things I'm annoyed with this week. Microsoft starts testing ads in the Windows 11 fucking start menu.
I have noticed some stuff like that. I also saw there was I watched a YouTube video the other day where somebody said that was it Voodoo or what's the it's Voodoo Stick, right? It's like that's the launch thing or whatever when you like for TVs or whatever that have different apps like the smart TVs.
Oh, there's a Voodoo. Yeah, there's a the stick is Roku.
Roku, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, they were trying to patent a deal to run ads when you switched over to an HDMI port. So, like in the process of your TV switching, it will know, even if you're not connected to the internet, it will try to run an ad or whatever. Which is, it's like fuck off with your ads. You shove it up your ass. The internet the internet is dying. Streaming is dying.
So bizarre.
Cutting the cord is.
We're not advertising to hikers. Think about it. These people
we fucking smoke signals,
hiking trails, and they're just hiking around, and we can't reach them.
Fucking tattoo the squirrels.
Backpacks, right? That download ads when you're in public places.
We're gonna drop these irradiated.
As soon as you leave the grid, they start repeating ads like Arby's 5 for 3, 5 for 3, Arby's, and watch these fucking nature hippies come running back to town because that'll get annoying really quickly.
Right. We're gonna airdrop irradiated acorns on, and the squirrels will glow in McDonald's colors or whatever. So bizarre. It's dude. Well, it's just like they can't make enough money. Apparently, they billions upon trillions of dollars, and they just can't make enough money to keep feeding their fucking CEOs. I guess I don't know, man. Like to me, it's such a weird thing for these people to bitch about. Like, oh yeah, these streaming services they lose so much money because they just can't make any on ads or whatever. Like, you're clearly spending way too much money on shit. Like I don't get it. It's super messed up, man. Super messed up on this all of it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Ubisoft. Capcom is Capcom, Phil. Sad to say, Capcom has fallen. They announced some bullshit for some game or whatever. Capcom was the one like gleaming hope of big publishers that was left for me. I enjoyed, and I still do enjoy almost all Capcom titles. They got Street Fighter, they got Devil May Cry, they got Monster Hunter, they've got Resident Evil. They got all these like great series, but I think they were gonna try to do some woke bullshit and kind of get into that, pulling your digital titles not owning that stuff. Like they were trying to pull some dumb shit last week. I heard about. So Capcom's fallen. Activision's done. Microsoft is done. Sony may come back. Maybe.
Sony has filed a copyright strike against the PS5 Pro leak video from Moore's Law is Dead. And the video has been removed from YouTube.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The PS5 Pro is real, and developers are getting ready for it.
Yeah.
The PS5 Pro is something that I'm excited for, actually, because I don't have a PS5 yet. They're getting ready to release a more powerful PS5 console, possibly by the end of this year. After reports of leaked PS5 Pro specifications surfaced recently.
You will shit. I was completely surprised. The PS5 is so much faster than the PS4. As far as like just loading, just like fast traveling or whatever, it's instantaneous. Like there's no loading screen. It's just like screen goes black, screen opens back up like that, and you're fast traveled.
Oh, it's got a Matrix reference here for people who know. Codename Trinity, the PlayStation 5 Pro model.
It's going to be 3 times as big.
GPU and slightly faster CPU mode. All of Sony changes point at a PS Pro. It'll be far more capable of rendering games with ray tracing enabled or hitting higher resolutions and frame rates in certain titles.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still digging my PS5 right now. I'm waiting for Stellar Blade, which I thought came out this weekend. Apparently, I read the date wrong. It comes out the 26th. So I gotta wait a whole other fucking week. That's pretty good.
45% faster than a standard PlayStation 5.
Wonder what the price tag is gonna be on it.
It says here that you can trade in your PlayStation 5 at GameStop for $5 credit towards a PS5.
Yeah, they will give you 5 pennies.
Good to know. Good to know. That's my Sony segment. I think that's all for Sony. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think that kind of ends the news rundown. We got some trailers to watch. I'm gonna react to some trailers. Wait.
Let me rant through some shit real quick then. I've still got a bunch of news tabs.
Oh, okay.
Overwatch 2 mythic skins cost as much as a new game in Overwatch.
Well, don't Apex skins cost that much too?
As a new game, they can be more than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For the heirloom skins, yeah.
Heirloom skins and heirlooms. That's not
mythic prisms are available at the in-game store per $10, $50, and $100 bundles at $9, $39, and $79 respectively. But you need to get, if it's anything like Apex, it totals, if it you'll have 20 mythic prisms left over finally. It totals at $79.92 if you buy the $9.99 prism pack bundles 8 times.
So Overwatch 2 players are receiving bans for using inappropriate language.
Yes.
Get on a fucking Call of Duty lobby, you little bitches.
Yes, imagine.
I mean, these people are just too
recently had been banned from Overwatch 2 servers.
I hope they go out.
Response they received from Blizzard support in this regard was that the ban had been issued in accordance with our terms and views and our in-game policies.
I hope these people that are too sensitive go out in the sunlight and get cancer.
They were told that the account was suspended for inappropriate language, including the use of fuck and shit. Oh no, he said fuck and shit! That's where he broke.
Shit!
Okay. You can say fuck, and you can say shit, but you can't say fuck and shit together.
You can't say fucking shit.
Fucking shit. No, that's not allowed. Everybody knows that. Not on Overwatch 2. Oh, sad.
Fucking shit. It's a fucking shit game, too.
Yeah, I don't like Overwatch.
Nah, I think Overwatch is dumb.
Cyberpunk 2077 sequel lead says avoiding crunch is key to keeping studios afloat. Sustainability is
There is no 2077 sequel. They've never announced a sequel to Cyberpunk.
Oh my gosh. There's some breaking news then apparently as well. Phantom Liberty's quest director and the associate game director of the Cyberpunk sequel, Powet Sasko, has been talking about the importance of sustainability in game development and the benefits of not overworking teams to the point of crunch. CD Projekt Red's 2020 action RPG Cyberpunk 27 had a shaky launch and a turbulent development that understandably was said to have been a significant impact on the team's morale. According to an interview with Aftermath, this caused some employees to leave the company, causing the studio to rethink its development processes. Thankfully, Sasco believes that the studio changed for the better during the making the Phantom Liberty expansion to the point where developers are now able to head into projects without going through extended periods of overtime or crunch. Sustainability is incredibly important. Blah, blah. Let's find out more about the sequel. It all makes perfect sense. Crunch has been. Blah, 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 blah. And old-fashioned
Yoko
method.
Taro passes respect, says Stellar Blade is much better than Nier Automata. Yoko Taro, whatever I pronounce his name, was the creator of Nier Automata, which was touted as a very sexy woman swinging sword shit, and now he's saying that Stellar Blade surpasses it.
Automata, yeah.
So I was hearing, so that was, I don't know if we brought this up. So there was a thing saying that there was like, what was it? 600,000 concurrent players or some shit playing the Stellar Blade demo. I don't know.
The gaming industry has also enjoyed Stellar Blade even before it's released. The game's demo was quite well received, garnering a lot of nods from excited players. Young also confirmed that the demo was his idea, not Sony's, which fans found quite interesting.
So, Ampere Analysis estimates Stellar Blade's demo reached a maximum of around 690,000 DAUs.
Like a DIU?
A DAU. I don't know what's a DAU. What's that actually stand for?
Gaming while intoxicated.
What's a DAU?
That comes up to 26th.
Yes, I know. Daily active users. Okay. 690,000 daily active users, while Final Fantasy VII Rebirth had a 380,000 users. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth release daily average users 2.21 million after the release. So, yeah. Okay, so I guess there was a demo for Final Fantasy, I suppose. Either way,
yeah, there was a pretty good one.
Right. So 690,000. Okay, so remember when Helldivers was like you couldn't hardly get into it, the servers were capped out at like 300,000 concurrent players or whatever. Well, I mean that's so 690,000 daily active users. That doesn't mean they're all online at the exact same time over the 24-hour period, but like that's a lot. That's a fucking lot, dude, for a demo. I pre-ordered the deluxe version for $80. I'm not ashamed. Nice. I'm getting those sexy outfits, bro.
My waifu.
Getting those sexy outfits, bro. I'm gonna get.
16 successfully expanded the series to newer, younger players. So you getting it next Friday. You'll be able to play it at midnight.
Yeah, but I work next weekend, so I won't be able to play it at midnight because I have to work Saturday. Fuck my life. I was gonna get to play it this weekend. I don't work this weekend. Fuck you.
Lethal Company version 50, the hopping update for Lethal Company. It just takes you right there. Hi. New additions includes a new forest moon, Adamance, reworked Dine's exterior, 2 new entities outdoors, and 1 new entity indoors, added Easter eggs which can be thrown, the new suits in the rotating shop.
Did you play Lethal Company?
No, but I've watched people play it.
I've watched it too. I bought it, downloaded it, launched it, uninstalled it, reinstalled it, uninstalled it, reinstalled it, reimbursed it, and then I've never actually played the game. Not once.
That's fucking hilarious. Uninstalled it, reinstalled it, deleted it, got a refund.
Yep. Never actually played. Well, I was watching streamers and it looked fun to play with other streamers. And then I downloaded it and you're like, oh yeah, no, we're full up. Or we're like, no, we don't really want to play with you. And I'm like, well, fuck my life. Fuck this game then. I don't want to play this bullshit. You want to play with me? I want to play with you. Fuck off.
Well, that was a clickbait article. They got me. One more thing in news. RTX 490s continue to melt. GPU repair facility claims it works on 200 flagship NVIDIA cards per month. GPU repair shop Northridge Fix reveals that the RTX 4090 melting catastrophe has not gone away at all, as people had hoped. The repair shop reports that it continues receiving burned RTX 4090s from customers worldwide. The pictures are fucking brutal, bro. The repairs said GPUs every single day. Northridge Fix showed some damage, some damning evidence
Don't
of
buy
this fact
4090s.
when it revealed a box full of melted 16-pin power connectors.
Man,
Northridge Fix also revealed that many RTX 4090s it receives also come as a result of melted cable mod power adapters. These are the original adapters that Cable Mod officially discontinued and recalled. However, no guarantee that all its customers will stop using the adapter. Northridge Fix admits that the initial design was built on the wrong foundation.
so
Damn.
that's not great. That's not great. I did see here EA's Black Panther game, so EA is doing this one too. So, future for Marvel, future for Star Wars video games is pretty fucking bleak, people. Pretty fucking bleak with these motherfuckers. I think we're both reading down the Reddit gaming tab, gaming news.
Yeah. That's where I get most of mine.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, man. Yeah, bunch of this dumb shit.
Black Myth Wukong appears on the PlayStation Store with
Saw
official
that.
page. Pre-orders coming soon.
That could be
Teenage
fun.
Mutant Ninja Turtle Splintered Fate is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, so
July
I actually
2024.
thought about downloading that DLC because I have
cool.
it's old school, man. I it's super fun. Me and Bushwick played it. It's like up to 4 players, maybe 5-player co-op. Like, and it's old school side scroller beat 'em up. The music is fucking awesome. Like, it is old school 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon music. Fucking fantastic. There's like unlockable characters and stuff. Well, that's for the Switch, the Switch version, right? The PC version, the PC version is already out. So I might be able to Steam. Was it Steam Link or whatever that is? Like, so I can like basically put you as player number 2. I think I can do that with that game.
Oh,
so, like,
cool.
we could just link up and you could be, player number 2. And we can just play through it.
Badass.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's old school. It's like an old school couch co-op type game. I'm pretty sure I can do that.
That sounds fun, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I want to do that. I like Teenage. I like the turtles.
Yeah, dude, and like I said,
did you have a favorite turtle?
Man, that's a tough call. I bounce back and forth. I'm a Donatello fan and a Raph fan. I don't know. I kind of like them all kind of equally. Different versions I like better and different. I'm not like a Michelangelo fan in the 90s, but like Mikey in the live action series I liked better.
Oh yeah, Mikey.
And some of the other, so it all depends on which version of the Ninja Turtles. Like my favorite turtle bounces back and forth.
I love the turtles. I saw one of those live action shows.
I will say the Shredder's Revenge, the DLC or whatever this is. No, Dimension Shell Shock has my favorite like add-on character or like bonus. What would it be like? Somebody that like why is my brain not working today? Not bonus character, but like extra cast or whatever. I don't know, like side character, I guess, like side character. The Samurai Rabbit is like that's my favorite one, and he plays in this. I don't know why my brain was just like fucking not working today. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do. I have to like look up how to do it again, but I'm pretty sure I can like Steam Link this game. I have to launch it, maybe. Yeah, I do have to launch it and then like open like inside the game, Steam, and then I can send you a link. I guess I think that's how it works.
Cool. I've never heard of that.
Well, me and you played that Bunny Man, that stupid Bunny Man game.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Yeah, so you do something similar to that, but we would just play Ninja Turtles
Oh
instead.
my god, that game.
I also have Streets, the Streets of Rage game.
I've been buying games. I don't even play them sometimes, I swear.
Man, I've got a shit ton of games that I haven't even played. Well, Starship Troopers. I do have a Star Wars game in my fucking Steam library.
And you play it every day.
Well, no, it was Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and it played like shit. I never did finish it.
That looked fun. I've watched a few people play that. Actually.
Yeah,
that pretty cool.
It ran like crap when I first got it, and it's like one of those where you have to parry and dodge like an Elden Ring style game. So like you had to like time your attacks correctly, and then it would lag, and then they would just kill me. Like the screen would like drop frames, and I'd lose them, and I'd die. So it was pretty bugged. Okay, we want to react to some trailers.
Yeah,
I think I'm pretty much done with the news. So we're gonna pull up some trailers.
Also, Soul Mask is a trailer.
Soul Mask. I'll look it up in a minute.
So
we got the Mildew Children launch trailer. I have no idea what this is about.
That's right. You've heard of Children of the Corn. This year, get ready for the Mildew Children.
We got an animated. What the fuck? This animation style is creepy as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Like a motion comic. It's kind of fucking sickening. All is lost. There's no voice actors. And it's all female. It's all whammons. I got closed captioning on for the closed captioning. Bro, this game looks like doo-doo. It's a fucking graphic novel. I don't like to read. The Big Bad Wolf. This art style is creepy as fuck, though. I will say that. Look at that moon.
Screen face.
I don't know, man.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Crazy.
I've got another one here. Unreal Engine. Astro Pulse Reincarnation. Oh look, it's the same moon from the last trailer. That's a cool logo. I want good logos like that.
It's only human.
Oh, wrong.
I hoped for a world of love.
Wait a minute. That's fucking what's her face from Warframe. What's her name? I didn't forget her name.
That world was gone.
No, that's my person. It's like Margaret or Margot.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Ruba.
There's also new DLC out for Darktide too. Warhammer Darktide.
Ooh, let's look at that. I have Darktide.
Yeah, I think Bush has been playing it. They did some kind of new thing, like there's a new class, I think, or something.
Hope is a lie.
Motherfucker, this is Warframe.
It shackles you.
I didn't know this was Warframe. What the fuck? Where did I miss that at? Astro Pulse Reincarnation. That was straight up.
A tightening grip that never unfolds. But what is hope if not the willingness to sacrifice everything?
Whoa, that's cool. I really thought Astral Pulse would be a space game. I really was thinking it was going to be a space game. Oh, it's a weird dick. What the fuck? Oh, it's the Matrix. Nano machine, son.
This is fucking.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on, but it looks cool as shit. We'll talk about a trailer that doesn't show you anything.
Thank God it didn't end.
I really thought it was gonna end. I was like, what the fuck? It didn't tell us anything.
Your past is a prison. Your memories betray you.
What the fuck is happening?
And
It's
yet
a weird
your
fever dream.
remains unwritten.
Oh, space stuff.
I choose
Space Spawn? Kind of looks like Doom a little bit. Hey, what's going on? We're reacting to a trailer. Yeah, it's a game trailer. We don't really have any fucking idea what it's about yet. Still. Yeah, it's being like. Hello, here's your butt.
Ooh, there's a zombie butthole.
How was your day?
Good.
rise. Be my wrath, my revenge.
What is this? What is this game?
Join me. A new age
Oh,
is
Astro
upon us.
Pulse is his heart powered by a star.
I don't even know what
Well, it's Astro something.
Abandon
Astro
all
Reverse, Astro Pulse, Reincarnation.
sacrificed enough.
I just looked at like new game trailers.
Feel its power. Let us unleash the
I don't know what kind. I don't know if this is gonna be like a Diablo-like game or a Doom-like game, or it doesn't tell you anything about this.
is now.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, I guess.
Trick.
Yeah, I mean it's something.
What was
It's-
that game I told you about? Go.
What were we talking about? You said we were gonna look up Dark Tide, right? Something else.
Oh yeah, plus also Soul Mask.
Full Mask. Okay.
What are you doing?
I think I skipped this one
Hey, do you know what happened to his leg?
3 months ago. Gameplay. What? What
He was
leg?
limp. Also, you never took him to bed with you last night.
I know. Well, I hollered for him. He didn't come out of the room. So
I
Cameron's showed up too. We got Cameron stream.
Hey.
Eli says, "Hey."
Hi, Eli.
Aloha.
Yeah, I got Soul Mask here. I guess we can watch. I don't even know. Wait, is this
Open
the?
world survival game?
Good. Alright,
As
hang
the
on.
only survivor in a tribal
you
war,
download,
you escaped just before being sacrificed. Straying into an ancient ruin, you discovered a mysterious
The
mask
Fallout game.
Yeah,
and gained.
we gotta play this sometime.
Yeah, I started the launch one earlier. I quit like immediately.
You liar.
I didn't play. I was actually not in a good mood, so I quit it immediately.
Who peeing on Cheerios?
I don't know. I've just been in a pissy mood today. I don't know why.
Well, get out of it.
Well, I am out of it now.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
you're
much better.
streaming.
Anyway, yeah, here we go. We got some Soul Mask. So Soul Mask kind of looks like the forest or whatever, something of the forest, but like
perish in the jungle.
old school, I guess maybe.
Yet the strong among them will always adapt and survive.
Oh, this is kind of like Ark then, or I guess the pyramids are. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. There's so many open world
Live on
survival craft games.
and become the strongest.
See, the graphics don't look that great though. Got big ass sword.
Oh, he's got a buster sword.
Oh, actually, that combat looks kind of sick though. Oh shit!
Dang. That's cool, baby.
Grow with your
Ah, this could be this. This could be pretty cool. Be a multiplayer survival craft game. Well, much like how Dune Awakening
the
can be.
secrets of this world.
I get to sacrifice people too.
I just like doing sacrifices. Damn.
Combat looks pretty sick. If it runs good, it'd be kind of cool. 'Cause that's the problem with some of these games; they don't run that great. Like they stutter and lag and whatever because they're on a.
So you get to
Weird
play as
server.
King Kong?
I don't think you get to play as. I don't think you get to fight
It
as.
looks like you got to play as an albino Bigfoot.
Don the mask and create your own era.
Maybe. That's a solid maybe. Oh, I switched too soon.
Whoa.
Switched too soon. Thought it was over.
Wishlist now on Steam. On February 5th, play the Soul Mask demo during Steam Next Fest.
Sit there and wait for other people to close for me.
I have.
Apparently, at Steam Next Fest, that game that we just watched, was the #1 game at
Wade
Steam
Wilson?
Next
The mo-
Fest.
Got a
180,000 players. The third most popular game of the entire show.
yeah, that could be cool. Most open world survival games.
40-hour
Look good.
demo.
Oh wow!
Now it's about to launch its first global playtest between 300 and
got-
400 hours long.
I got a game for Eli.
If you want it to be, it puts the original. You gotta win.
I got a game for you. A game trailer for you. It's called Jump Ship. Official gameplay trailer. Switch over. I didn't transition fast.
Is it a game for cowards? A jump ship, abandoned ship.
It looks like a spacey shooter.
Hi, I'm Philip Kolianos from Keepsake
Well,
Games,
hello, Phil.
and this is Jump Ship, a mission-based
This guy's
co-op
really a
PvE
person
space
talking.
adventure. In Jump Ship, teamwork is crucial. Mount turrets, tackle emergencies, and ensure your ship's integrity
use
to
a fire
complete missions
extinguisher?
and reap the rewards. While Jump Ship is best enjoyed with up to 4 players, solo players are welcome too. Each mission in Jump Ship demands strategic choices. Jump to riskier sectors with high risk, high reward, or take a safer route. Do you want components for your ship? Do you need repairs? Or perhaps some extra credits? Alright, we just arrived.
Dune.
There seems to be a jammer preventing us from jumping further. Let's make our way there and disable it. Using our sensors, we can tell that ships are patrolling the area. With some good positioning and teamwork though, I'm sure we can make our way past them undetected.
Like the Kessel Run.
How much is this? What's it called?
We made
Jump
it.
Ship.
Time to enter the facility. On On foot, it's essential to stay
I
together
thought this
and
would be
use
up
all
your
gear
alley.
and equipment you've looted to stay alive. When that's done and all loot is collected, it's time to return to the ship and... Pirates! All crew to their stations!
Oh, it's not out.
You fight other spaceships by going out on top of the spaceship and firing shoulder-mounted rocket launchers.
That was close. Good thing nothing got severely broken.
Get
Let's jump to the
my
next
fire
sector.
extinguisher
I
out.
wonder what we'll find there. Jump Ship is packed with a wide range of challenges from intense ship battles to on-foot exploration and sometimes a mix of both. Every jump will feel fresh and give you something different. So in a nutshell, you start with choosing your ship, you go on a mission, reap the rewards, and then return back to your hangar. There you can upgrade your ships, purchase new equipment before embarking on a new adventure.
Now, this is Star
And
Citizen.
that's Jump Ship. Preach wishlist,
That actually
like
works.
and subscribe, and join our community on Discord.
Actually looks kind of cool.
I don't understand. It says it's early access, but then it only lets you put it on wish list.
Well, maybe it's just not like officially available yet or something.
This year.
Got one more game trailer that I'm curious about. And I got another trailer after this one.
Why did the world have to
This
end
is
up
like
like
this is from like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, Gary Toriyama and all.
Someone has to do something. Said your prayers yet?
Angry Pete Baby. I'm curious what this game is.
Everyone underestimates Prince Beelzebub, but when he snaps, you'll learn the meaning of fear.
I'll go Super Saiyan.
So that's the devil. That is the devil.
This is what happens when you choose to defy heaven.
Like, I'd let an angel be more evil.
They call this
Yeah, I still don't know what this
scorching,
game's about.
desolate
Still don't know. I may look into that later. So, last trailer I've got queued up though. Wait, what happened to my? Come on, man! What?
Get off me.
Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Please.
Multiverse needs.
Why did my drone
I'm gonna
capture
get
go
you.
away? We've got technical difficulties. There it is. I'm back now. Okay. All right, I got it fixed. So we got the latest
Your help.
Deadpool trailer.
This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
Why? God, I love this
I
part.
got you, Wolvie. You're not gonna want to miss this.
The TVA is putting its full
Did you
faith
say Elektra?
all in you, Mr. Wilson.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. From this moment on, nothing will be the same again. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever.
Wait, is that you?
I'm gonna turn this bad boy on its head.
There's too much at stake here for you to fuck around, Wade.
Why am I here?
Walk with me. You and Wolverine have been chosen for a reason. And you two are going to help us bring the multiverse back.
I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus. Kevin Feige is going to regret letting me in the MCU.
God, please! Oh my God!
Let's show them how it's done.
Hey, this is awesome.
July 26th.
Holy,
Yeah, I
gotta
want to
wait
watch.
that long.
I know. I was hoping there'd be like some bonus stuff. Guess not.
That's
Guess
hilarious.
not. Yeah, dude, I'm stoked. I'm stoked for a Deadpool movie.
A movie.
Movie.
A movie. Chennai. Well, that's all I've got.
Yeah, man, this is a good podcast, though, I think. So we can definitely do a full review of Fallout next week, next podcast.
Oh yeah.
Once
I'll
you finish
binge
it up.
for sure.
I think I'm gonna try to do a let's play or like a joint play. Me and Cameron, we're gonna try to play through Fallout 76 or something.
Cool.
I may stream that. She sits in and plays some Fallout. Yeah.
That's not no dog in that one, huh?
76 may have a pet. I don't really know. I don't really know what companions you have.
Well, I guess I'm gonna heat up some Chinese leftovers and
Yeah,
watch
dude.
some,
Thanks for joining me this week. Yeah, this is another great podcast.
always a pleasure.
We can catch everybody down the road. Yeah, man, it's a good one. We will definitely be back. Whoops, I clicked on a button and now I've lost all my other buttons. Where did they go?
Yeah.
I'm back. I got it. I got to pull it back up. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna end it there. We will catch you guys next week. I will try to do a makeshift Monday. I did not do one this week, and I haven't done one last week. I've been super uninspired. I'm trying to get a game jam or something going so I can work on my tabletop RPG. I want to get back on that and finish that up, but I need to get a group of people together and do like a playtest thing. So makeshift Monday, we're gonna be doing. So I'm adding another day. I'm gonna try to commit to another day, even though I can't commit to Monday very often. So I'm gonna do Stellar Sundays when Stellar Blade drops. Maybe we'll see how that works out. Like I want to do Stellar Sundays and play, or maybe it'll just be Sony Sundays where I stream Sony games on Sunday. But I can't. I don't know, man. Because I when I get into a game, I play that game until I beat it. So it's kind of hard for me to be like, I'm only gonna play this game on Sundays. That's never gonna work for me, you know. So we'll see what happens. I kind of want to do another day where I stream Sony games or something.
Find a shitty game that you don't care about going back to until a week later.
Yeah, but man, I just don't play games like that. Yeah, so I definitely I'm gonna stream Stellar Blade some though for sure once it comes out. Yeah, man.
Have a great week.
Yeah, thanks Eli. Thanks for dropping in. We will catch you everybody again. Go follow Eli ellipticus _ Go check him out at twitch.tv twitch.tv/ellipticus _ Follow me on Twitter or X at Mayonnaise Chase.
I'll be live Saturday.
Search our YouTube channel at Mayonnaise Chase. Check us out over there. Go like and subscribe over on there. Let's get some views on those videos, so we can actually crack into the algorithm and like it will start like generating out to other people. Like I've been neglecting to ask and say like go like and subscribe and all that stuff, but like at this point, like nobody, unless somebody goes and searches directly for the video, it's never going to show up on a feed. I don't know where the view
Apex
count
clips on YouTube are hard to find.
Yeah,
by searching my name and
I
the
know,
exact
man.
title of
So-
the clip. There's still like 20 down. I'm like, I literally put in exactly the name of this video. Why
Well,
is it showing me all this other shit before?
So there's a saying where like you need to upload for like a steady for like a year, to break into the algorithm. But like obviously, the more likes and subscriptions you get, the algorithm is gonna take all those numbers and it may spread them out more. I am seeing a lot more in my YouTube feed, like a lot more 100-view videos, small subscriber count channels and stuff popping up on my stuff. I want to try to get my small channel out there to people too to check it out. Where we're going to be doing, like I said, we do weekly podcast, gaming and entertainment news. We talk about the news. We review whatever we've been watching or playing. We watch some trailers, and we try to be funny about it, bouncing back and forth and be quippy and smartassy about what's happening in the world. That's kind of our repertoire. Yeah, like I said, check us out watch me troll people on Twitter. If you enjoy any of that kind of stuff. That's pretty much it. Yep. I will try to get this video uploaded tomorrow night. I waited plummeted up until like Wednesday before I uploaded last week. So I just like, oh shit, I forgot to upload the podcast last week. So we'll get that on there. I'm also going to get Working Class Nerds link posted.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, last week.
Don't hold me to it, but I'm gonna try to get a Spotify and an Apple Podcast link going, and then we can upload that shit over there too.
Thanks for putting in the hard work, and thank you all the VOD watchers. Out there.
Yeah, thanks everybody. We'll check you all next week. Thanks for dropping in. Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out another episode of Intelligent Aces Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe here on YouTube and go follow us on Twitch and X. And all the rest of our socials will be posted down below. Thanks.